Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Truthlight Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of The Last of Us Remastered. Let's get back into it, everyone. Last time we left off, we were trying to get through this building, and there was a few things in the way. Looks like Jess solved that problem. Grab all these. Let's carry on with the story, folks. Grabbing all these. And we can go down underneath here.
Let's get to it.
Let's just show you how far you can drop. Look at that. That is a hole. Let's go down this way.
You get through here. Watch your back.
See what I mean? Looking down. If that was real life, that's one hell of a way to fall. We just want to keep going downwards.
After we get back, we can take it easy for a little while.
You want to take it easy.
Hey, you're the one always going on about laying low.
And you always brush me off.
Well, I won't this time.
I believe it when I see it.
And up through this way. Just looking for things that we can grab along the way. Just make sure you take a look around, because they can be in some of the smallest and hard to find areas, so sometimes you can't really see them until you're right in front of them.
Through here.
Just down this way. Believe there might actually be some stuff up here. Yep, in this corner right here. Sometimes they put them in the hardest to find places, just like that. If you don't look, you won't find anything. And in harder difficulties, it's good to know where everything is, because everything is really limited, and a lot of the time you'll be using your bare fists and shivs and things like that. Just like that, you wouldn't have noticed that as you were coming past.
Tess.
Or on the chair like that. Sometimes they're just in really hard to find places, and you might just skip it the first time you play through. To be honest, it's not that bad. If you're on an easier difficulty, you won't really notice it. There you go, there's some medicine literally on the side there. As you can see, I'm going to go for listening mode. Crafting speed is not that bad. You can try and hide and craft things. I tend to do it before a big battle. What we're going to be going is health, and then we're going to try and get Shiv mastery, because that is going to help us. Usually I tend to try and get one or two level, either one level each run through, and then try and level everything up, and then go to a harder difficulty. That way you can get to the end easier, because you've upgraded everything straight away. Here we have the Molotov. These are going to be really good for the clickers. Things like throwables are really good to have on you. The important thing to know is to stock up on healing items, the healing kit there first before you make a Molotov, because those will save your life, literally. a brick. Could be useful.
They're from the quarantine zone.
See? They're not our guys.
Over there, see him?
Shit. God, we're almost out. Okay, Joel, you take point. I'll watch the rear. Ellie, no matter what, you stay right on his heels. Sure. You stay sharp.
I got it.
Here we have a lot of clickers. It's best to run away from them and try not to get hit by them. What I like to do is come behind and at least get one or two with my shivs, and then what I like to use is either bricks or my helpers, Ellie and Jess. I like to let them get attacked, and then I'll try and brick them to death, or I'll try and use my Molotovs. It's good to use a brick or a bottle to round them all up, and then you can use either one Molotov or two Molotovs, or wait and then get them all. You have to be quite sneaky. You can actually, if you're quiet enough, you can literally just walk straight past them. See, if I didn't have that shiv then, I wouldn't have been able to kill it. It would probably just turn around and eat me. They are quite slow at the start, but they can still run quite fast. I'm going to show you a Molotov here. There we go, we killed a few of them. Hiding is the key in this area, especially at the start when you don't really know what you're doing. But it's good to have like a pipe or a 2x4 or something like that, or a bat. They are literally one of the only ways to kill the clickers here. This one we can try and creep up on it, but I'm going to use a bottle. But I don't think it actually notices it unless it's on the ground somewhere. Next we have this little area here. There's going to be a safe in here. It's going to be opposite to it is going to be where the code is, but there's a clicker here, so what I want to do is creep up on it and use your last shiv. There we go. We have the safe is here, so we want to go across the side there. So if we go this way round, we can pick up some stuff along the way. Here you can see that this is kind of like a bookstore. And then if we go through here and then back round, down this way, and then it's literally opposite of the direction, but I want to pick up some of the lockers that are around here since all the clickers have gone now. You can literally see it's literally next to it, and then you want to get it. It's just in this drawer here. It's the piece of paper and it'll have the code. You don't actually need to put the code in, you just need to find the piece of paper. As you can see, I've got the code there, and now we can go and open the safe and get what's in there. But as I'm going around, I want to, there we go, we've got a 2x4. We want that in case of clickers, and then what we want to do is pick up a bottle, whereas if you're having a 2x4 you can't really hit anyone with your fists. If you change it to a bottle, you can then go to your fists and you can try and hit, but for some reason when you have like a 2x4 or a weapon, something like that, it will take priority over your hands. So if you use a brick or something like that, it's kind of like using your fists, because you can just throw it at them and try and stun them. Things like that will help you along the way. Definitely going to help your survival skills if you're playing this one first, and then when the new one comes out in about a couple of weeks, since we're on the 4th month now, it's going to be like the 29th of the next month of the 5th. Here we are, we've got the note, and now we can open the safe. There we go. That was quite helpful. That's going to help us. That was 50. That's pretty good at the start for upgrading our weapons and things like that. That's pretty much almost a couple of upgrades at the start, whereas later on it's going to be a little bit more difficult. As I said, it's a little bit easier to upgrade everything on the first run, because when you transfer your character or playthrough, you can then go to the harder difficulties, and that will get you the harder difficulty trophies. If you're going for trophies, that really does help. And as you can see, I'm trying to look for anything that's on the ground. I'll be trying a harder playthrough or quick run later on. I probably won't show everything. I'll probably just show some of the main bits that are quite tough.
You guys are pretty good at this stuff.
It's actually easier on harder difficulties to remember that you don't have to run around too much. It's easier to run through the different parts of the areas that you can get through. Anyway, that's all I have time for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We finally managed to get out of that building. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.